If you need to update your deck, go to 50cards.shop. Get 5% off your next purchase when you use code NEXUS.
Hello, YouTube! We got the Buddyfight 10th anniversary.
Banana F-slur.
Banana. Yeah, no, Buddyfight, Bushiroad realized that they fucked up and they canceled the wrong game.
It was supposed to be Weiss that they canceled.
It's supposed to be the Cowboy Bebop card game. And they apologized to us and made this product, but like they consulted us and we designed the cards. So we're gonna go in on it. See, this is why I opened it. I tried to open it before. From which end?
Use the Pokewalker.
No. Oh, you're right. Actually, hold on. Can this like? I'm sorry.
There you go. That's what it looks like left hole.
That's a big foreskin.
It's a little extra thick.
A game from 2018 means that we're making 2018 jokes. Look at that. These are new cards. Like they do fundamentally different things. And look, there's a 10.
What about the 9?
It's I can't make a joke.
I think you should explain the history and why those cards are ordered in the way that they're ordered.
I don't feel like it. Yeah, no. This was the season order. We got season 1 and 2, which used Gao used Drum Bunker Dragon. Richard will put in like funny gifs of Gao using it. Season 3, which was the best, was Triple D, and that used or was it just called D? It was Triple D.
Triple D.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Triple D. And that used Bal Soleil, which was a big future guy. X, or in Japan it's pronounced
Gross.
used Bots, who is more punky. And then the last one before Buddyfight's tragic 9/11 was Buddyfight Ace, which gave us Gargantua Dragon, which
That's
was
the one I could not remember.
that was my favorite,
I
bro.
remembered everyone but Gargantua.
So let's open this in historically accurate order, and we're gonna read every single card. No, I believe like most of them are new, and then a bunch of them are reprints or something.
Is Osmodite in there?
Oh my god, look at the bro, what? All of it's like borderless and textless? There are Armor Knights in here? Damn. This is
These cards are beautiful.
Yeah. Oh,
It's Gao's son.
no, it's not his son, you fucking asshat. No, it's not.
Yes?
What?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yugioh is Gao's son.
No, it's not.
Yes, he is.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's a lie.
What was Gao, the sun fighter?
Okay, who is Yugioh's
Well, apparently
mom?
now he's the son father.
Who was Yugioh's mom?
Yeah, Rebecca.
Oh, right, it's their hair combined. I forgot about
There
that.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I never finished the anime. Okay. Drum Bunker Dragon Rebirth, or Reb. Sorry, I'm just like, wow, Buddyfight it exists. Pay a gauge, put the top card of your deck into the soul. When you take damage, if this card is in the soul of a monster with drum in its card name, you may choose up to one monster in your opponent's field, pay a gauge, and then if you do, you put the chosen card into the drop zone. It's anti-KO.
Yeah.
Just throw it in there. Counter Ag Drill Ram Bunker of Bonds. Oh. I can't explain all the nostalgia, but just have some taste and go and play Buddyfight for a bit.
We should do a podcast where all we talk about is the Buddyfight nostalgia.
Yes. And we have like one person act like they're Paruko, and this is like Paruko's podcast.
I don't know who the
Paruko's podcast, bro.
Oh, you're on to something.
She's the announcer lady.
Alien?
Yes.
Okay.
Drill Ram Bunker of Bonds. During your turn, this is what it's like when I give Justin back shots. During your turn, collect to one monster with drum in its card name from your deck on top of this card without paying its call cost, and shuffle. Then you take a damage! Exclamation point. You may only use this ability once per turn. Double attack and soul guard. Damn, we finally got Drum Bunker with a double attack. We got Green Dragon Shield Re-S, which I'm assuming means like restart. But if it's gonna restart,
Yo.
what do you think Re-S stands for?
Hey, shit.
Restraining order? Oh god. Oh, this is how she does it to me. Oh no, dude, she's getting me through the old card game.
I have no idea what you're getting.
She took the kids and then she took the card game? Karen took the fucking Buddyfight.
Your mom?
I should use my mom's name if I'm talking about an ex-lover.
I mean, you are white and from the South.
I'm not from the South.
South California?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? Green Dragon Shield Re-S. Card cannot be nullified. Oh, it's broken. Choose to use one of the following. You may only cast this card once per turn. Counter for this turn, the next damage you take from attacks becomes 0, and the next damage you take from opponent's card effects becomes 0. That's pretty good. Draw a card, then put the top card of your deck into your gauge for each card on your field, and you gain 1 life for each card on your field. It's kind of banging.
That's a Buddyfight.
That's a buddy, and it's probably not broken.
Yeah, exactly. You like it. Why does it do every shield at the same time?
We got Jackknife Gold Ritter Re B-I? Where do they... Wait, does it spell out like Buddyfight? Right? Because B...
Yes, because there's an S in
I was hoping someone would pick up on that. Does it spell Bushiroad?
Oh, maybe.
I swear to God, if Bushiroad acts like they made this game, I'm gonna cause an incident. They made this game.
No, it was that one dude that made Beat Ruler.
Who worked for Bushiroad?
Yeah, but no, it was that guy who made it.
Do you think he made every single Buddyfight card ever?
Yes.
Ignorant. The enemy can make art as well.
I'm gonna show Shibuya a real incident.
This card is also regarded as 15k. Jesus Christ. But Vanguard wishes they had those numbers. This card is regarded as Jackknife Gold Ritter. Equip cost. Oh yeah, they equip. When you have 5 life or less, put a monster with 2 or more souls from your field to your drop zone and pay 2 gauge. This card cannot be destroyed, no return to your hand, and you cannot take damage by your opponent's card effects. Yeah, I don't know if I should read off all these. Maybe we just show them off.
Well, I think you're just taking way too long to analyze the cards. You can just read them and move on.
No.
Just show them up. They can read it. Show off what it is.
We got the new Gold Ritter. No, I can read a few of them because when I read the Green Dragon shit, we were like, oh, haha, well, that's so good, and it was funny.
It's just the main character cards.
Is Tasuku was almost the main character, bro. Don't do him like that.
Well, yeah, read that one.
We all thought he was gonna be the main character, bro.
Didn't he grow hair on them?
This is him with grown hair, yeah. Do you think the curtains match the drapes? If you have a monster with Jackknife at this card name on your field, all cards with Jackknife and its card name on your field cannot be destroyed nor leave the field by card effects. Damage dealt to you from link attacks becomes 2. Becomes 2. That's so funny. Ooh, I like this card. I ran the original. Dragonshine Re-S. Pay a life. Choosing to use one of the following 2, you may cast this card once per turn. Put 1 card from your deck into your hand and shuffle. Oh, 1 item card, sorry. That's what the original did. Put up to a total of, oh, hold up, this is new. Put up to a total of 2 Dragon World or Dragod monsters with different card names for your drop zone into your hand.
I think the old one did that too.
Yeah, wait. Oh, here we go. Here's the new one. If you put 1 or more Deity Dragon Tribe cards, put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge.
I think
That's good. Yeah, the original did not do that. That was my deck, bro. We got, oh yeah, the Armor Knight stuff. I'm not gonna read Armor Knights.
Is there a Magic World drum in this or no?
Why'd you skip that one? You didn't even read it.
Fine, we'll read all of them. Battle Aura Circle Re-S. It cannot be nullified. Choosing to use one of the following 2, you may cast this once per turn. Counter, I love how all of these are like, you have options. For this turn, the next damage you take from attacks becomes 0, and the next damage you take from effects becomes 0. Draw a card, you gain 3 life for this turn. Items on your field cannot be destroyed or leave the field by effects, and that item gets 30,000 power, critical +2, and its attack cannot be nullified if they are attacking alone. That's crazy. That's so funny. Survival Chance, Re-S. Pay as much life as you like. If you do, for every 3 life paid, put the top card of your deck into your gauge, draw, and for this turn, the next damage you take is instead reduced to 0. You may only cast this card once per turn. You cannot pay life equal to or more than your remaining life. Damn, you can't kill yourself. That sucks. Members Only Club, Deadly Re-S. Set spell. All Godpunk spells in your field cannot be destroyed. Armor of Godpunk. Or returned to hand by your opponent's card effects. At the start of each player's attack phase, choose and use one of the following 2. Destroy a card on your opponent's field. Call up to 1 monster from your drop zone by paying its call cost. Sick. Deal 2 damage to your opponent and gain 2 life. You may only set 1 once per turn, once on the field. Okay. Solomon Shield Re-S. This was like our first shield that got nulled by link attacks. The others were, that's why like Magic players were starving. They were like, bro, you just link for game. Yeah, see, Justin's mad salty. Choose and use one of the following 2. For this turn, the next damage you take from attacks becomes 0. The next damage you take from effects becomes 0. Draw a card. Return up to 1 card from your field to the hand. Yeah, that's good. Great spell, Devil's Rock and Roll. Oh yeah, I love this card. For 72 pillars. Drop a hand card. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Put up to 2 monsters, up to 1 spell, and up to 1 item from one of them into your hand. Shuffle. That's really funny. All right, that is that. And then at the end, there's this 1 copy of Future Card Buddyfight, the spell. You may only use this. You may use this card with all flags. Choose and use, oh, this card said fuck borders. Choose and use one of the following 2, then put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge, and put this card into your buddy zone. Ooh, cool. You can only use this once per fight. Put a buddy from your deck into your hand and shuffle your deck. Counter if your life or your opponent's life is 5 or less, put an impact from your deck into your hand and shuffle. And at the start of your attack phase, if this card is in your buddy zone for this turn, a buddy on your field gets crit +2. It's not that good, but it's really fun. It's just like, we're gonna cover everything in Buddyfight possible. I really like those. So, that seemed like that was all, well no, Godpunks were there, so it wasn't all like season 1. But now we're gonna do Ball Soleil. I played a Ball Soleil deck. That deck was banging. I loved it. All right, we got Super Sun Dragon Ball Soleil Rebirth. Put one. I'm not gonna pay the costs. I'm not gonna call the costs. If this card has souls, damage you take other than by your opponent's card effects is reduced by 3. That's what the original did. And this card gets plus 10k power, 10k defense, and crit plus 2. That's good. Choose a monster in your opponent's center. You may pay 1 gauge. If you do, drop a soul from the chosen card and put that card into the drop zone. Triple attack and soul guard. Yeah. One of the. This is the magic spell. Terracolay. Pay a gauge and a life. Choose one of the following 3. Stand up to 1 monster and up to 1 item on your field. Choose a card in your opponent's field and rest it. For this turn, the chosen card cannot stand. Return up to 3 souls from a card on your opponent's field to their deck and shuffle. Yeah, that's very Magic World coded. That's such nice art. These are incredible. Like this is, they just went all out. There's no like, oh, you couldn't afford, you could only afford like the poor version. Here's less artwork. It's just like, nah, thanks for playing Buddyfight. Hey, Justin, Art of Body Replacement. Choose and use one of the following 2. You may only cast once per turn. For this turn, the next damage you take from attacks becomes 0. The next effect, I love all of them do that. Draw a card and call it to 1 Katana World monster from your drop by paying its call cost.
That's really good.
Not really.
It's good for me.
You gotta pay costs, bro. An impact!
Is it Secret Formation?
Super Lethal Formation. I set this card is also regarded as Secret Sword Lethal Formation. At the start of your opponent's main phase, choose up to 1 card from your hand, deck, or drop zone, and put it face down into this card's soul. If you search, shuffle the deck. You may look at this card's soul and cast a Katana World spell or Secret Sword from the soul without paying the cast cost. You may only set. Oh wait, yeah, that's good.
Wait, that card's insane.
Yeah, that's better than the original.
Opponent's turn.
Yeah.
From trash and or deck.
Anywhere.
That's really good.
Kagura Bell of Worship. Oh, I hate this card. This was at the. You remember the Magic World deck that was just a wall?
Yeah.
And like, I struggled so much against that deck. Counteract possession. You may put the size 3 electro deities. That's what they were. If your hand on top of this card, the card put on top is treated as an item until it leaves the field. You may only use possession once per turn. At the end of each player's turn, equip this card from an item's soul and return the previously equipped card to hand. This card on the field and items with this card and their souls cannot be destroyed nor returned to hand by your opponent's card effects. If this card is in the soul of an item, it cannot be dropped by card effects. Yeah, fuck that. I hated playing against electro deity, man. That was the bane of my existence. Dragon Prudent Re-S. It's Ancient World. Cannot be nullified. Choose to use one of the following 2. For this turn, the next damage you take from attacks becomes 0 and abilities. Draw a card, and for this turn and the next turn, your size 3 or greater monsters get plus 20k power. No, 20k defense, power plus 20k, defense plus 10k, and critical plus 2. That's the other wall deck that I hated. The Ancient Dragon deck, or whatever they were specifically called. They were just like massive numbers. It was
Ancient World and Ancient Dragon.
And then they had, yeah, it wasn't an Ancient Dragon though. It was, yeah, it doesn't say on here because it's just general. But there was an Ancient Dragon World. There's an Ancient World deck that was just like a wall with utter protection. Oh, Divine Dragon Creation.
Oh.
Yeah. Jose, shut up. Draw 3, drop a hand card, draw 3. Then if you use this card during this turn, draw a card.
Draw.
No, if you, wait, hold on. Then if you used Divine Dragon Creation during this turn, so if you use the original, also draw. That's really funny. So I think the original was like charge 3, draw 2?
I thought it was charge 1, draw 1, heal 1.
Oh, it might be that, yeah. Link Dragon Order's Oath. Yeah, Link Dragons are cool. Pay a gauge and drop. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna read that part. Choosing to use one of the following 2. You may only cast this card once. Stand all cards on your field, and for this turn, all cards in your field can also attack during the final phase. Oh, that's kind of crazy because this isn't even. Yeah, that's scary. Put this card and up to 1 card for your drop zone into the soul of a monster on your field. If you put into the soul of a Link Dragon Order, draw 2 cards. If this card is in the soul of the monster, that card gets Soul Guard. Yeah, that's because the big Agito.
Yeah.
I think it was called Agito. Yeah. Oh, this card's pretty. Too bad it's fucking. Oh, Divine Protection of Shalsana. No, throw it back. This was the Dungeon World counter. Choosing to use. Yeah. Okay, so you protect against attack damage and effect damage for 1 instance. Draw a card, and for this turn, all cards in your field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Get 10k power and a critical +1. It's pretty nice for a free card. And then the single is Oh my god, it's a generic card. It's so funny. Mediator of Prosperity and Vanities, Re-Ac Empress. counteract, you may drop this card from hand. If you do for this turn, the next time your opponent would look at the entire deck, your opponent looks at the top 4 cards instead. Yo, wait, that's good.
That's so funny.
It turns their search into a check top 4 only. That's hilarious.
It's really funny.
I think if Buddyfight was around right now, people would run that.
That would be sideboard.
You would sideboard,
Sure.
absolutely,
That
yeah.
would definitely be sideboard. Wow, can you imagine the amount of turns you'd shut down because people
Yes.
rely on their searchers?
Exactly. Like your early game is just kind of like I search for my item, I search for my monster,
Yeah.
I search for this card.
Yeah.
You think Buddyfight failed because of the name?
No, I think it failed because of the creative differences between the creator and Bushiroad.
I also think that Bushiroad was more inclined to shut it down because compared to their other games.
Off camera. Like, what's up with you?
I don't know. Okay. Demon Lord Dragon.
Struggle with
Demon Lord Dragon Bots Rebirth. 13k? Was he? No, he was never that big. Dang, shoddy. During your turn, this card cannot leave the field or be rested by abilities. Oh, or be rested, and its abilities cannot be nullified by your opponent's card effects, and it cannot be destroyed. That's, yeah.
It's 13k though.
This is Thunder Empire.
No, but like you know what I mean. The Thunder Emperor Fangs one, like the overturn one.
Oh, got you. Okay,
That
cool.
was
Yeah.
13K.
Oh yeah, I just realized none of these have like overturn or anything on them.
Not yet. You just opened the
Oh right, we're not there yet. Yeah. Okay, when this card attacks for this turn, this card gets triple attack. Okay, if you have 4 life or less for this turn, this card gets 10k power and hextuple attack instead. I've never seen that printed on a card before. That's so funny. Yeah, this ability can only be used once per turn and penetrate inherently.
hell yeah. Look,
Bonus quest. Oh my god. This was like my first competitive deck in Buddyfight. Sort of. Drop a monster from your hand, put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Good. Then if your card is, if the card dropped by this card's ability, this card's cast cost is size 2 or greater, draw a card. Shut the fuck up. If the card dropped by this card's cast cost is size 1 or less, put the top card of your deck into your gauge and you gain 1 life. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, this was that one deck that, yeah, people insisted it was good, and I don't know, man.
what was it?
Fairy Tales?
Don't remember that at all.
Yeah, you were a little,
That
yeah.
was a book, and then the monsters would come.
Illusions Folktale. Ect Biblio Rei. It's the Bible.
Really?
Biblio?
That's funny.
It's not.
Bibliography.
Yeah, but also like Bible meant book, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I look like who speaks Latin?
If a folktale monster on your field would be destroyed, you may pay a life. If you do, put it into this card's soul. Oh, this is an item.
It's the book.
Yeah, I just realized because of like the character on it, I'm like, whatever. But the book is kind of, yeah. The book should not be covered by the text then. Put a total of 3 size 1 or greater folktale monsters from your field or drop into this card's soul. You may only use this ability once per turn. March in Panic. Call up to 3 monsters from this card's soul on separate areas by paying their call costs. Oh, the original was only 1 at a time, huh? Or like 1 once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Holy Grail, Richard. It's your little re-S.
Yeah, sorry.
Come on, man. Dude,
Rebirth.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
It's no Bloody Holy Grail.
What?
There was Bloody Holy Grail.
Okay.
Who asked?
For this turn, damage taken from attacks becomes 0. From opponent's card effects becomes 0. Put up to 1 card with Great Spell and its card name from your deck into your hand.
Wait, that's fucking busted.
Then draw a card and drop a card.
You can search any spell.
Any Great Spell.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Auto deities or chaos. You may only what's this card called? A Ruler's Privilege. Choose and use one of the following 3. Put a card from your drop zone other than a Ruler's Privilege re-S into your hand. Stand all cards on your field. We got another one.
Yeah.
Nullify the attack. Then if your opponent's card is attacked 3 times or more during this turn and you have a monster with Gear God in its name on your field, end the phase. Fuck yeah. Angelic Radiance re-S. Oh, this was for that one deck that played on your turn.
Oh, yeah, I have that deck.
You did, and you never played it.
Yeah.
We didn't even play against
Yeah.
each other with it. Yeah. You take a damage, choose and use one of the following 3. Put up to 1 item from your deck into your hand and shuffle. If you put an Imperial Core, you may equip an item from your hand by paying its equip cost. Yeah, put up to 1 Legend World or Guardians monster from your drop zone into your hand. Oh my god, it's Guardians. So funny. From your drop zone into your hand. If you had taken a total of 4 more damage other than by attacks during this turn, you gain 4 life, draw 2, and deal 2 to your opponent.
Imperial? before?
Yeah.
Wow.
Midnight Shadow. Oh, throwback to Gabe thinking this guy was cool. Choose and use one of the following two. For this turn, the next damage you take is reduced to 0 and effect is reduced to 0. Destroy up to 1 card on the field and your opponent chooses and drops a hand card. Love that. Death Astray. Throwback. It's all those dark people.
It's the villains.
Yeah. You may only cast this card if Darkness Dragon World or Dragon, Ein, or Zwei is your flag. Draw a card. Choose. This text is so small. Oh my god. This is a hate crime to people who need glasses. Choose and use one of the following 4. Put up to 1 card with Ozzy Dahaka or Gaian in its card name for your deck into your hand and shuffle. Drop the top 5 cards of your deck and put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge. For this turn, all cards in your field can attack your opponent even if they have monsters on the center if they are attacking alone. For this turn, when a card on your opponent's field is destroyed, deal 2 damage to your opponent. It's basically just every Darkness Dragon World like shtick in one. Yeah. Curse Ritual. This is for Abigail.
No, it's Wido.
Yeah. Is that his name?
Yes.
Wait, really?
Because he's Guido's son.
That's right.
His name is Wido.
Is that his official name?
Yes, his name is Wido.
What the fuck?
Well, I think it's because his
Buddyfight Blanco.
I think his name was supposed to be like Lito.
Yeah. Oh, but Raito, Wido. Put 2 cards. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your gauge. You gain 2 life and draw. Call up to 2. Pick one of the following. Choose and use one of the following 3. Call up to 2 Darkness Dragon World or Executioners. Oh, that's funny. Of different sizes from your drop zone by paying their costs. Destroy up to 3 cards in your opponent's field counter. And then we got another generic. It's Crevice of Dream and Reality React Moon. You may drop this hand card. If you do, choose and use one of the following 3. Put a card from your opponent's drop zone on the bottom of their deck. During the attack phase of this turn, if you would be dealt 5 or greater damage, the damage reduces to 0. During this turn, the attack, defense, and critical of all cards on your field cannot be reduced by effects. That's not as good as the other one. All right, final pack. This is where we cry. This was the era of Buddy Fight that I loved. I remember those days. I just graduated high school. Oh my god. Deity Gargantua Dragon Rebirth. 10-3-5. Yeah. You may use this card with all flags, and if it's your buddy, you may use Dragon monsters from all worlds. Classic. Pay 2 gauge, put the top card of your deck into its soul. During your turn, call this card from the soul of a Dragon by paying its cost. So still we're in line with the original. Act Deity G Evo. Oh, just saying that, man. During each player's attack phase, call up to 1 monster with both Dragod and Deity Dragon Tribe from your hand or drop on top of this card without paying cost. I don't think it ever grabbed drop.
I don't think it did drop before.
That's pretty good. Deity G-Evo only acts once per turn, and it is also considered G-Evo. Yeah, move, double attack, soul guard, and counter attack. Yeah, so grabbing from drop zone is pretty, we got the Power Ranger card.
Mark into a G-Evo that thing.
There you go, that's good too. Awesome. We didn't have Hawk back then.
I know, thankfully.
Do you think if she taught, hey, do you think that if she mentioned Buddy Fight on her podcast, it would like come back?
Honestly, I'll believe anything.
Do you think we could get her like on the channel?
Yeah.
Can you reach out to her? You know, be like
one from the south.
You tuba record on that thing, and she'll be like, ah. I've seen through your moves. Re-S. Cannot be nullified. Choose using the following blah 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 for this turn. Damage you take, yada yada yada. For this turn, nullify all abilities of a monster in your opponent's field. I think I hate that.
No G-Evo for you.
Well, there are tons of cards in every deck that are like, can't nullify abilities. Hyper Energy. Oh, this card's sick. Yeah, this card is also regarded as Hyper Energy. Put the top 4 cards of your deck into your gauge. This does way more than Hyper Energy. Put the top 4 cards into your gauge. Choose up to 1 card for your hand or drop, and you may transform or impact transform into, or ride on, or station at that card.
It's just every year.
No, you need to come see the text on here. It's so like the keywords are so massive. Let me focus. The keywords are so massive and the text is so small that it just looks wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, what you have to do is you have to read it, and then when it shows the keyword, you have to read it really loud.
Right, so true.
The vine boom every time he says it.
I'm not editing
this.
Yes, you are. It's one edit, and then you may transform or impact transform into or ride on or station at that thing by paying its cost. Then choose one of the following 3. If you are transformed into a card for this turn, the defense of a card in your opponent's field becomes 0. If you are ride on a card, draw a card and you gain 2 life. If you are stationed at a card during the attack phase of this turn and the next turn, you may call a crew trooper from the soul of the item by paying its call cost.
That's just hyper energy?
Yes. I need to sit down after that one. Warriors Bond, Paul unit formed. Oh yeah, her. Where's the Gridman deck? Pay 1 life. Choose and use one of the following 2. Choose up to 2 monsters with Transformer, Ride, or Station, and different card names from your deck. Put up to 1 from among them into your hand and drop the rest, then shuffle. Put up to 3 Hero World monsters from your drop into the soul of a super robot or battleship on your field. Then put up to 1 card from the soul of a battleship in your field into hand. I don't know. I never played that deck, or even against it. We got Proto Barrier, Re-S. Negate damage and effects for 1 instance. Draw a card, put a card from your drop into the hand, and this card into the soul of a card on your field. If this card is in that soul, that card's soul cannot be returned to deck or dropped by your opponent's effects. That's pretty good. Yo, Star Believer! We got Tsuku! Didn't Jack have like cancer? Yeah, he got like cancer and they sent him forward in time, right?
Dragon cancer.
Which
Future Force.
Like how Itachi got ninja AIDS?
I was gonna say Mon-El from Legion of Superheroes. He gets lead poisoning. It's just he's basically Superman, but he's allergic to like lead.
I watched Supergirl.
Yeah. Put a card from a soul into the drop. You gain 2 life, draw 2, and for this turn, all Neo Dragon and Dragon arms on your field gain 30k. That wasn't the original. That's pretty good. 30k is cool. Jose!
Yes!
It's the thing. Astral Dragon, whatever.
Not its fucking name. Astrologia.
Astrologia.
Like astrology.
Astrologia. Star Dragon on that thing.
Star Chicken?
Yes. Space Chicken. I forgot what we called it. Counter. Choose up to 4 cards on your field, and for this turn, the chosen card cannot be destroyed, returned to hand, or be rested by your opponent's card effect. They get 10k and a crit. If 3 or more cards were chosen, draw. That's just a objectively better version than the original. Call a Star Dragon World monster from your drop to the left or right by paying its cost. If an Astro Dragon was called, draw a card. That's good. Oh, just Buddyfight the 10th anniversary, and it's Gao and Yugioh with all the buddies. That's oh, it's like everything. It's Armor Dragon, Sun Dragon, Thunder Empire, and Deity Dragon. Man, I want to cry. Choose and use one of the following 3. You only cast Buddyfight the 10th anniversary once per turn.
Should have been once per lifetime.
They would do that. During your opponent's turn, if you have 7 or less cards in your hand, return up to 3 cards from your hand into your deck and shuffle. Then you gain 1 life and draw a card for each card returned. Pretty good. For this turn, choose up to 3 cards with the same attribute as your buddy, and they get plus 20k power and critical plus 1. Return any number of monsters and items from your drop zone into your deck and shuffle it. Okay, that's good too. Grace of the Sun Deity. Oh yeah. For this turn, you cannot take damage by your opponent's card effects. That's really good, especially against a Thora. Choose a card on your field, and for this turn, the chosen card cannot be destroyed or leave the field, and its souls cannot be dropped or returned to deck by your opponent's card effects. Yeah. Oh my god, Buddy Block.
Yo!
Oh, I think this is just the original Buddy Block. It just has a really nice reprint. Pay a gauge, choose and use one of the following 2. Yeah, the next damage you take is reduced by 3, and if your opponent's cards attack 4 times or more, you will not take damage from attacks. Yeah, it's just the original. And then we have this spell. It's a generic buddy and enhance Future Palette. Yeah, this is new. It's Yugioh and all his friends. It was us. It was Nexus Corps in 2018. Pay 1 gauge, put this card into the soul of a buddy on your field. If you do, draw a card. If this card is in the soul of your buddy, that card gets plus 5k power, 5k defense, and soul guard. And it cannot be destroyed, leave the field, or be rested by your opponent's card effects. It's pretty solid. Just a simple little defensive card. All right, that's the set.
There was no achievement verse. That's fucking bullshit.
No Thora.
Zodiac?
Why would there be Zodiac, Richard?
Triple D.
That was a villain for like an episode.
Okay. No, because he had to have 2 episodes because he had split personality disorder.
You had a holy grail, shut
There
up.
was no dual Jaeger, no dual Seeger. Why should I give a shit?
I give a shit. The hyper energy was really funny.
No Oni assassins.
Yeah, that's kind of cringe actually. Oni assassins ran for a good arc.
That was so cool. This was awesome. If Bushiroad drops these again, everyone should buy it out for like the 3rd time, and everyone should yell at Bushiroad very loudly but politely to bring back.
Politely.
Yes, to bring back Buddyfight, because it is the best game they've ever created. They will make a better one, and there's like 3 years worth of Buddyfight games on our channel that you can check out.
Play Gate Ruler.
Sure, you know, yeah, if your locals carries it and has a scene, go play Gate Ruler. But thank you so much for watching this, and thank you for supporting the channel, especially during that, in my opinion, or for me personally, that golden age. I had a lot of fun, and I really love this game, and it's kind of good to be kind of back. So
He's crying.
No, I'm
Judge,
not.
he's crying.
All right, guys, we can get food now.